Welcome to the Simonji podcast. My name is Josh. I'm the host, and I'm going solo today. This is kind of a little bit of a new segment of the Simonji podcast, which I'm calling News and Booze. So pretty much what the News and Booze segment is, it's going to be me giving you the news and rumors in movies, streaming shows, video games, and other forms of entertainment like theme parks and filmmaking. Consider it like a mini news show inside the Simonji podcast. Sure, we like to do reviews mainly and things that make us go wow, but in this case, I'm going to be giving you guys some news that you can use. So you're welcome. So for example, this episode of the Simonji podcast, we're going to be talking about the upcoming content coming out in May 2022. Mila, I hear you. I know I already did this before, but it didn't record properly the first time. So yeah, upcoming content coming out in May 2022. And the reason why booze is in this title is because I'm also going to be drinking a delicious alcoholic beverage. This happens to be Coke that I've already half drank because I filmed before this and forgot to hit the record button. Yes, there's rum in it, Milo, okay? I wasn't going to tell the audience. And for you adults back at home, we have a fun little drinking game, too, to go along with this news and booze segment. So here's the drinking rules for you. The drinking game rules are: drink if a sequel, prequel, reboot is announced, drink if Star Wars themed content is announced, drink if superhero themed content is announced, or drink if Cedric Diggory is mentioned. But if you forget, which there's a possibility you might forget because of all the drinking we're going to be doing in this one episode, you'll hear this soundbite. Go, 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 go! So, you're welcome. But anyway, with that, let's move on to talking about the upcoming content coming out in May 2022. But let's first begin with movies coming out in May 2022. So the first one is Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. This is a superhero sequel, which means you have to drink twice. Go, 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 go! Starting this month off strong. This is the sequel of the first Doctor Strange movie, and apparently it takes place right after Spider-Man No Way Home. And I guess technically this takes place right after Endgame too. And I think Scarlet Witch is also in this movie. I've seen like maybe 2 or 3 trailers, and it goes into the multiverse, which if you remember from Spider-Man No Way Home, they kind of introduced that. But if you're a fan of DC Comics, they kind of stole that too. So I really don't care about this. But if you're into like Marvel stuff and you're a Marvel fangirl like Noah, then this movie is probably for you. You should go check it out. This movie, Doctor Strange, The Multiverse of Madness, comes out on May 6th and will be available to watch in theaters. Moving on, we got Downton Abbey 2. I'm not sure why this is on our list, but you have to drink. Go, go, it's a sequel. Go. So yeah, I know nothing about Downton Abbey. I think it's a famous British TV show. Well, I don't think I know. I don't know why I thought I could lie and fake it to the audience. Like, oh, I know nothing about Downton Abbey, except that there's the chick from Harry Potter. What's her face? Professor McGonagall. She's in this movie, whatever it is. But yeah, apparently this is a TV show that's been turned into a movie, but now this is the second movie. So if you're a fan of the Downton Abbey shows, Mom, you're welcome. This movie comes out to theaters on May 20th. All right, the next movie on our list. Strap yourselves in, baby. Not having it. All right, cool. This movie is Top Gun Maverick. That's right, they have to drink. Go, 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 go! This is the sequel to Top Gun, the movie that came out back in the 80s or 90s or whatever. But the cool thing about this movie is this movie's more or less shot practically, meaning all the stunts that you see like Tom Cruise in a fighter jet flying and stuff, that's all real. So he could die doing these stunts, which is kind of crazy to think about. So you definitely want to go see this movie in IMAX, unless you're poor like me, then standard's fine too. But you should definitely go see this movie in theaters. And Top Gun Maverick comes to theaters on May 27th. Bob's Burgers is the next movie on our list, so put down your drinks, kids, because this is not a sequel, reboot, Star Wars, or superhero film, not that I'm aware of. This is based off the TV show Bob's Burgers, but they made it into a movie. By watching the trailer that I saw, I have no idea what this movie is about, so I can't really help you. I know it's based off of a TV show, obviously, the Bob's Burgers TV show, but yeah, according to the trailer, I couldn't tell what this movie was about, so if you're a fan of the show, you're probably going to go see this movie and you'll probably get along just fine. If you're like me and seeing like a few episodes, I don't know how I'm going to react. So, yeah. Yeah, go check it out. Comes out on, also, funny enough, on May 27th, the same day as Top Gun Maverick. It's kind of odd. Anyway, so those are all the movies coming out in May 2022. What do you guys think about that? Comment down below right now. Yeah, and of course, again, if I missed any movies that you're looking forward to that are coming out in May 2022, comment down below. All right, so that's all the movies coming out this month. Let's jump now into the new shows that are coming out this month. And the biggest show coming out this month is Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is, funny enough, also coming out on May 27th. There are a lot of movies and shows coming out on May 27th. But yeah, this show is finally being released. It's an original limited TV series on Obi-Wan Kenobi, and it follows him right after the events of Episode 3 and right before Episode 4. By the way, drink. Go, 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 go! Star Wars content. Yeah, so Ewan McGregor is reprising his role as Obi-Wan Kenobi, and that's more or less all we know about this show. Sure, Hayden Christensen's coming back as Anakin / Darth Vader, and then also there's Inquisitors from Star Wars Rebels and Jedi Fallen Order. Shut up, you dumb nerd. But that's more or less all we know, so it's kind of cool that they're keeping us more or less in the dark. So be excited for this show. I know I'm pretty excited for this show. Obi-Wan Kenobi streams its first 2 episodes on May 27th on Disney+, with the remaining 4 episodes releasing up until June 22nd, 2022. All right, and the last show of interest this month is Stranger Things Season 4, which, again, comes out on May 27th. That's so weird. Now, before you instinctively reach for your drink, because you are playing this drinking game, hopefully with me, and I'm not just drinking alone with my dogs, because that's not sad. You don't have to drink for this, because it may be a 4th season of the show, but I'm not counting that as a sequel. So I'm a gracious overlord, you could say. But if you want to drink, you can. Again, I'm a gracious overlord. You can do what you want. I'm not really sure what the Stranger Things Season 4 is about, because I kind of stopped at Season 2. But apparently we find our heroes in a different city. The Captain Hopper guy, he's in some sort of Nazi prison. There's a redhead chick now in this show, and Godzilla's nowhere to be seen in the same scene as Eleven. So I have so many questions, and I really just don't care about this show at all. If you do care about Stranger Things, Season 4 premieres on Netflix, with the first 5 episodes being released on May 27th, and the remaining 4 being released on July 1st. So what do you guys think about these upcoming shows and, of course, the movies? Comment down below. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts, because I really am curious, too, if I'm missing anything, or if you guys are not interested in any of these movies or TV shows I'm talking about. Tell me what you guys are looking forward to most, and hopefully in the future I can be on the lookout for similar content like this. And then maybe one day I can get the rest of the Simonji podcast crew, and we can do a comment show together, reading your comments and then reacting to it live. It'd be kind of fun. And that pretty much wraps up this episode of the Simonji podcast. Thanks again for watching and listening to the Simonji podcast. I don't know why I hit that, but I did. Thanks again for watching and listening. Be sure to spread this podcast around. You guys can find this podcast on YouTube, as well as on your favorite podcast apps like Google and Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and the iHeartRadio app. And if you are curious, I would love to collaborate with you guys. So if you have some sort of project or content that you're super passionate about and want to get it out there, contact me, Josh. I would love to promote you guys on the Simonji podcast. We're going to try to do the Simonji podcast twice a month rather than once a month. Hopefully with this new news and boost segment, I can start doing that more often. But yeah, if you have anything you want us to promote on this channel, give me your contact information. Send us a DM on Instagram. Our Instagram is Simonji Productions, or you can just shoot me an email at simonjiproductions@gmail.com. Yeah, we could more or less be about anything as long as it's legal. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. So yeah, thanks again for watching and listening. And I'll see you guys next time here on the Simonji Podcast.